How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, and I am back with another episode. Well, actually, I shouldn't say another episode. I should say I am back with this initial episode of Satisfactory. And I really gotta be honest here. I'm gonna let you in on just how absolutely fucking insane I am. So the truth is, I started this series a long time ago, a very long time ago. And it was actually just after the Christmas break, while I was still working on the Power World series, and still working on the No Man's Sky series, that I said, you know what, I need another game. I need something I can play, just casually, with no pressure, just when I'm feeling the stress from No Man's Sky and Power World, when I'm not necessarily stressed, but when I'm feeling the drain from those two games, I need another game to get into. And I don't know whether it's the ADHD or what. I'll play a game and then it's like, I need to take a break from it. I do. I need to take a break because I'll burn out on it. And for some reason, Satisfactory has never done that to me. I've gotten to a point in Satisfactory where I've hit a wall where it's like, it starts to get overwhelming and it seems overwhelming, and you reach that point where it's kind of like, I don't know what to do and where to go from here. But I think there's so much support out in the Satisfactory community that I think that's why this game sticks with me, is because I go out there and I see these videos of people saying, oh, this is how you do this, or this is how you do that. This is how you can make this less stressful. And it's like, you know what? I never thought of that. So anyway, just letting you in on how insane I am. That video series was 39 videos, 195 gigabytes. It was sitting on my hard drive, taking up 195 gigabytes of space. And there was over 100 hours, 50 minutes, and 7 seconds. There was 100 hours, 50 minutes, and 7 seconds in that play session. In that, not session, but in that save file. And I just deleted it all. Over 100 hours of content. And I just went, nope, delete. And the reason I did that was because when I started that video series, I started that video series in version 1.1 whatever. And you can see now that we're in version 1.2. Now, I had transitioned that video series to version 1.2, but with that came a lot of messiness. I also had my mic issues during that time. There were like 6 or 7 episodes where my voice volume was so low that you couldn't hear me over the game. And so the more I got into the series, the more I started to go, why am I continuing this? There's so many problems with this series. I literally spent, I think, 2 episodes just rebuilding the roads because they went from the old style to the new style of pathing for trucks. And I used a lot of trucks. So they went to the new style of pathing, and I literally spent 2 episodes just deleting the old paths and putting in new paths. And the more I started to think about, or the further I got into the series, the more I started to go, why am I continuing this? Why am I continuing this video series that has so many problems? I haven't uploaded any of it yet, so I'm not kind of bound to it, because none of you guys have seen it. I didn't put it out there. It was just sitting on my hard drive, going to eventually be uploaded. And once I hit that 100-hour mark, I just looked at it and I went, you know what? This is crazy. Why am I continuing this? My base isn't the way I want. I've built in the same location like 9-10 times. And so where I put my main base was kind of a place that I have grown accustomed to. So it's kind of like, it's not really special. And then I started to build other places, and then I started a co-op game and with some family members, and we started building in that same spot. So I started to get my video between my video and my online play with them. I started going, okay, I don't know, I can't remember what I was doing in what, because I was building the same place. We were building in the same place. And so I just decided, you know what? It's time to start over. I deleted all that video content, over 100 hours of video. I said, you know what? This is the time to do it now before I get any further into this. So I'm starting a new video series. Please don't ask for the old video series, the one that's got 100 hours, because I deleted it. I just said, you know what? None of this has been uploaded. It's got issues. I'm not going to, no. And I just deleted it. Because like I said, there was 2 episodes of building or replacing roads that I had already built. So we went through video of me making those roads to begin with, pathing them out, and then we went through 2 videos of me getting rid of those paths manually, which was a pain in the ass, and putting in new paths. And it was like, that content alone was like, there's like 6 hours of just nothing but roads. It's crazy. And I started a railway that I then gave up on because it was too many materials, and I wasn't making enough materials, and it was just a mess. So I said, you know what? I haven't uploaded any of this yet. I'm not locked in. I'm just going to delete it and start over again. And that's what we're doing. And we're going to throw a little wrench into the game here, because now that we're in 1.2, I can make it interesting. So if I go into multiplayer settings here, we're going to set it to single player only. I don't want anybody to be able to join me. We're going to go into game modes, and we're going to play with our game modes here, because the game modes are a new thing. Not necessarily all of it, but some of the game modes here are a new thing. So resource node randomization, this is like, where are they going to be? We're going to set that to basic. Where are we here? We're just going to set it to completely random. Actually, let's go. Yeah, let's go. You know what? Completely random. Random. And this one. I think we'll set average. So we got all pure, mostly pure, average, mostly impure, all impure, random. I think, I wonder if, now is average gonna, Settings containing mostly affect nodes by decreasing or increasing their purity by 1 level. Okay, so that means okay, so if you go mostly pure, which I'm tempted to do because this is going to completely destroy the way that the world is kind of laid out. So in spots where you would have, like, say, a concentration of like 6 or 7 iron nodes, usually 6, but there's concentrations. So where you'd have 6 iron nodes, in this map, I might only have 1. And and then, of course, those other nodes are going to be other things. I might have a coal node there. I might have 2 limestone nodes where there were once, 6 iron nodes. I may not even have a copper node there. Who knows? Copper node might be somewhere else. So I think going mostly pure is going to prevent us from running into an issue where we just don't have enough resources to even get started. So we'll go with mostly pure. It says it only increases it by one level. So impure will become normal, and normal will become pure, and then pure, of course, will stay pure. So there'll be more pure nodes, but there will also be normal nodes, and I don't think there will be any impure nodes. So I think that's a good balance to using random. Then again, I could just be talking out of my ass, and it could, it could make it too easy. But we'll just play along. I think this is going to be the best setting to make it so we don't have to restart again. So we'll go with that. We'll go random and mostly pure, because I still want to have some normals out there. I don't want everything to be pure, even though I have a feeling this is going to make a lot of pure nodes. But, you know, we'll just go with it. I still got to build the factories and everything, so just having pure nodes is not a huge game changer. It is, but it's not. I still got to build the factories to support all that. Creative mode, I think is... No, we don't want to... No. Okay. Skip the onboarding process. You know what? No. I don't want to skip the onboarding process. I do want to start somewhere different, though. I have started in the grass fields. Most of my bases have been built in the rocky desert. So I think I'm going to skip both of those. And I think what we're going to do is either go northern forest, which... that could suck. And the dune desert's going to suck, too. Both of these are going to suck, but I've done a lot of starts here. I've done a lot of starts here. So I think I should do something a little different this time, just to keep it fresh. Northern Forest is going to be... It's going to be tough. Northern Forest is going to be tough. It talks about richness of resources, but they're not necessarily side by side. They're kind of spread out. And the dune desert, then I got to deal with the sand dunes, which is like up and down, up and down, up and down. There's no like flat land. I'd have to make flat land, which I guess that's not a bad thing, but there are a lot of nodes spread out along the desert, so that could be a good start too. Because you see in this picture, there's one right there. You know, there'll probably be one there, one over here. They're spread out, but they're all in the open, you know? So you can kind of go up on a hill, look down, and you can see all the friggin' nodes in the area. But I think this place is deadly. This place is not so deadly. This place is really deadly. This place also doesn't have a lot of biofuel options. But I'm not really expecting to stay on biofuel for very long. I'm expecting to get to coal power relatively quickly. I hope. So, you know what? Let's do the forest and pray this isn't a bad idea. I mean, we can always move. We can always travel to another location. Let's do the forest. And God help us. Okay. Starting area. Northern Forest. Skip onboarding. No. Creative mode. No. Game mode enabled. Yes. Single player. We got it. Let's rock.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fix-It Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fix-It Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fix-It guidelines and instructions when constructing any building.
We must construct.
Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fix-It selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fix-It. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
You know, I was never able to figure out why they broke in right there.
Planetfall.
That didn't seem to make too much sense to me.
Atmospheric entry in 3.
Because you're not on the planet, you're nowhere near a Mercer sphere.
Beginning arrow assist.
I'm not too sure how they would
Drag within acceptable parameters.
get into your system on your pod.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating.
Here we go.
Deploying parachute.
Deploy parachute. Well,
Deploying backup
deploy the
parachute.
backup parachute.
Skipping
We're going to
parachute.
skip.
Landing phase begun.
I fucking love that. Whoever wrote that is a freaking boss. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachutes. I mean, that's just epic writing.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete.
All right.
Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration.
Looks like I might have to
nominal.
drop the
Pioneer.
game volume just a little
Acceptable.
bit. Speaker-wise, not recording-wise, speaker-wise on my end. Because it seems like Ada may be getting picked up.
Congratulations. You are the
by
third in
my
your
microphone.
region to survive planetfall.
No.
Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
All right. We're going to take just a second here to drop that.
Contact
go.
safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Okay, perfect. So sorry if you lost Ada audio there for a minute.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Zappy.
The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat
where
and
the hell
utility
are we?
base, often referred to as the hub.
Let's find some iron.
Next objective,
Bing!
use the
Right
resource
away.
scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the
Okay, so
hub.
there's
If you cannot find
There's an iron
iron,
node there.
the assured scans of the planet have
iron there.
revealed sufficient iron
over
sources.
there. I don't know where the shit I am right now. Okay, so we got an iron node right here. I don't know if we have any other nodes anywhere else. Oops.
Next objective, use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
No, but your trucks use gas by the kilometer. I'm gonna get 100. That way, if I need it, I'll have it. Oh, a little more. And there we go. 100 right on the dot. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so let's look around quick here. There's a bean. Hello, bean. Look around quick here just to see where the heck we are. Because I'm not exactly sure where we are. I can't place this location. I've been through the Northern Forest, but I can't necessarily place this specific... Oh, fucking hell. Can't specifically place where this part of the Northern Forest is. Where are you, son of a bitch? There you are. Oh, two of you. But you're regular size, so that's okay. The regular size guys aren't as tough as the bigger ones. Where the hell did they go? One went this way, one went that way. They ran away. That's not normal. Now I gotta watch my back because there's two of them. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, there's a wreck here. I think I know where I am right now. Pretty sure I know where I am. And I think there's a bull here. Is that a bull or is that, it looks like a, you can tell if that's a bull or if that's a regular size. I think that's a bull. Are you bull? Did you have horns? You has horns. Oh boy. Yep, you have horns. Okay. Gotta get up on this fucking thing. Rah. There we go. So I get up on this fucking thing. Okay, I know where I am. Question here is, can I dodge him effectively? If I can't dodge him, then this is going to be a fucking maneuver that's just going to go up in the friggin' books as something to laugh about. Okay, buddy. Can't even see him. Nope, I lost him. This is a dangerous place to be. Problem is it slopes down, which means I can't see the friggin' guy. Where'd he go? You need anything? What do you need? You need a rotor. There was a rotor right over here. Here. Open up. Okay.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for future analysis, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission.
Where the hell did he go?
Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Thanks, Ada. I do not. Oh, wait. Is that him over there? No. That's the smaller one, I think. Let's see where the hell he went. He might have ran away. If he didn't, I'm fucked, because I just got rid of my safe spot. Spikes. Oops. Grab those. Oh, it's a plate. Neat. Grab that. Okay, so I am on the edge here of a very far drop. I don't know where Buddy went. But I know if he sees me, he's going to try and knock me off the fucking ledge. What I was going to do was stand at the ledge and hopefully get him to jump off.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use. Just because it looks like you can eat it doesn't mean it won't try to eat you. That's always good advice. I had a little glitch there. It's like sliding sideways. Without moving. Oh, we got... Ooh, okay. Yeah, nope. You go that way. Oh, motherfucker.
There's something up there. I don't know what, but there's something up there. Oh, slug. Looks like a slug. Okay. Let's work our way. God. So I think that's the iron where we started. There's iron over there, 448. There's iron that way. Okay. That looks like there's multiple over there. So let's head this way. Where's the doggo? Hey, doggo. There's water. Little pond. Cool. There's another doggo. This must be a doggo spot. I know there's a doggo cave. But this must be a doggo spot too. The hell is up there? It looks like an egg. I think it's a slug, but it looks like an egg. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Ah. There's... That looks like copper. That... What is that? That looks like quartz. So we got a quartz and a copper. Whoops. Is there... Oh. We have bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing. We got some iron over here. There's iron over there. Somewhere. 250 that way. Okay. Looks like we got 2 irons that way. So that could be a good place to set up. Where there's 2 irons. Probably both pure. Because they likely would have been normals, maybe. Oh, there's another wreck. It's down at that wreck, and can I survive it? Looks like just a regular... Is it a regular dog? Yeah, it looks like a regular dog. Oh, there's another one. So there's 2 regular dogs. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's go under these plants. Sneak past them. And that looks like a drop that's going to be deadly. Oh, maybe not. Well, we're down. Okay, so I got a dog there and a dog there. Neither of them can get me on this spot. Oh, okay, good. Now they can. Where are you, you son of a bitch? There you are. Hiya! Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Where's the other one?
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Oh! Gotcha. Getting some good pickups here. What is this engine? No, supercomputers. Fucking hell. Alright. A little early for those. A little early for supercomputers, but oh, this one's already open. Nice. Grab that. Tear that down. And I think that's all the parts that are laying around this one. I think. Could be wrong, it's kind of hard to tell with all the foliage. But I'm guessing that's all the parts that are laying around this one. Okay, so I want to follow this path here, I think. Get around to, yes. Okay, so this is where, here's the, okay. Here's the copper. And the 2 iron were around here somewhere too. Where were the 2 iron? Oh my gosh, press V. Ah, over there, okay. And, oh, we got a quartz. We got a quartz here too, okay. We got a quartz. And we got a couple iron. Looks like 2 irons. And we got a hostile something or other. Where are you? There you are. You're regular size, you bull. You're regular size. You regular size, you ain't nothing. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Get out of here. Get out of here, son. You bother me. Okay, so we'll put this down. This is somewhere around here, I guess. Probably not going to stay here. But, I mean, this is a nice open area, so I guess we can put it here. Perfect. Okay, so we got some iron there, we got some copper.
The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Yeah, we got that. Just from the shit that we picked up.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
We probably could have just skipped onboarding at this rate.
Hub upgrade 2, power
we even
and
have
shell,
wire.
completed.
I didn't think we picked up wire somewhere.
The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus.
I like doggos.
Next objective,
I don't like
complete hub upgrade 3.
We like doggos, but I'm not a fan of the hat, so we'll just stick with this. We'll get the llama. And how about we'll go with the neon. And we gotta change our colors here. Gotta change our colors. Like swapping these around. No, not the overalls, hold on. Foundation. And then we got Fix-It primary. Just kind of swap them around. And then I adjust. And then I adjust to the colors I want. Which is kind of more of a something along that line, I guess. And secondary color should be more brown. I like the brown straps. Brown. Here we go. And this one I actually go a little dark. Kind of like that. That makes the helmet look weird. Yeah, I guess that's better. Alright. We'll go with that. Whatever.
Hub upgrade 3, interior furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy.
Stuff that we have not made yet.
We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human and thus prone to error.
Do I have limestone
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Oh. 515. Oh, don't even tell me. No, that's not limestone. Where the hell's the limestone? 515 that way. 595 that way. Oh my. 692 that way. We have... I don't think we have any limestone anywhere up here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Where's our limestone? There's another wreck. Where is our limestone? Oh. I didn't see that ping happen. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side of that hill. Well, shit. And that one's probably across the water. Well, shit. That's not good. Okay. I mean, we'll have to work with it. But, that's not necessarily a good thing. Oh, what the hell is this? Sulfur? Oh, we got sulfur right here. Well, that's fun. Why couldn't you be limestone? Okay, so I got a limestone problem. Limestone is nowhere near us. And I don't think I can't make paths or anything to get down to it yet. I'm stuck using terrain, which isn't the best here. Let's see if we have anything this direction. Not a goddamn thing. Not a damn thing that way. Shit. It's all down. That looks like another copper, actually. Which would be nice. Well, shit. I have no idea how I'll get down and back up. That's going to be a long trip if I have to walk that. And I don't have conveyor belts yet. So that's going to make it even harder. I actually think this is the hub upgrade for conveyor belts. If I had some limestone and or even if I had some concrete, I could build a conveyor belt down. Use that as kind of an escalator. One-way escalator. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Not enough space in inventory. That's because we're carrying shit that we don't need to be carrying. Why are we doing that? Makes no sense. We'll keep the rest of that stuff. We might need it. Okay. Let's work on getting some cable and some wire. We want to keep our wire. We want to keep at least a little bit of wire on us, but we do want to get cable. Gotta get 20 of them. There's a 20 cable. Fire that in there. Now the real trick's going to be getting the concrete. Okay. So to get that, we're going to definitely have to take a tour. Unless... Hi, little buddy. Oh, why don't I have any... Hold on. I swear I saw berries around here somewhere. Did I not see... I swear I saw berries. didn't think to grab them. I saw them. I just don't know where I saw them. Hey bird, where's berries? Got me some berries. Okay, wait a minute. This is not limestone. What is this? That's Caterium. Awesome. Okay. We'll take some.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability.
It could be limestone.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Sulfur. Damn. I need just enough limestone to finish off this dang quest. Or to finish off this tier. And maybe a little extra. Wait, what the fuck did it... How did I... Okay. I had no idea how I just did that. Somehow looped around back to my hab. Okay. Let's try this way. See, this slopes down that way, but I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. That's where all the damn limestone is. Ain't shit over here. It's all that way. See? Ain't shit on this side. If I could even find some limestone rocks, like in the cliff edges or whatever. That would be a help too. What is that? Sam? That is Sam. Cool. We have Sam right here.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components untouched.
So this is the benefit of doing random.
Is extremely versatile and has countless applications.
You know, SAM and all that stuff, quartz and all that up on the surface instead of having to go down into caves to get it. But as you can see, the downside is that the standard materials that you need, which are arguably more important, they become more rare. Or not more rare, but more spread out. Leaving you to have to go and do what I'm doing, which is basically try to figure out where the fuck to get them. Okay, we can drop down here. Grab this quartz rock. We don't have quartz yet, even though there's a quartz right beside our
unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions.
Why can't there be limestone, damn it?
Store this potential resource for later use.
I think that's a bigger dog over there. One thing I'm lucky is I have not run into uranium yet. And that's another downside. Areas where there are like 6 nodes, 7 nodes all together, you could get flushed out of that by there being 1 uranium node. Because you don't get radiation protection for quite a while. So that can completely lock you out of getting your getting into those areas where there's like 6 or 7, you know, nodes all together. So while there are some benefits to doing randomized nodes, there are also some big drawbacks, and that is a big son of a bitch. I don't like. Oh, and he just saw me. He's the one that can throw rocks. You fucker. I don't think I have any chance of taking him on. But I have to go down there because the fucking... Oh, hi. What triggered you guys? I wasn't that close. Whoops. $480 that way, $512 that way, $803 that way. Son of a bitch. There's like nothing freaking close. I mean, I guess that one's the closest. $475 that way. See if I can get this guy off the cliff, maybe. Come at me, bro. Worst case scenario, I get thrown off the cliff. Oh, yep, that happened. Yeah, welcome to worst case scenario. And now he's gonna swat me. Yep. Okay. How can I get the fuck away from you? Well, I guess dropping down there is out of the question. Son of a bitch. Gotta hit the ground there and fucking start running. Figure out where the hell I'm running to. Over there. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, he doesn't see me.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision.
Okay.
Store this potential resource for later use.
He did not see me. Okay, I have no fucking idea how I'm getting back up there. It's over there somewhere? Oh, okay, over there. Let's look at it. Okay. Well. Son of a bitch. I guess I'm swimming, but apparently that island there, I can see some friggin'... I can see a plant on it. There's a plant right there, too. Well, I guess we'll have to swim this way. All of this to get fucking... Oh... All of this to get limestone. This is crazy. Oh, really? Okay, these guys are just normal guys. Come on, run away from the shore. Run away from the shore. Okay, run at me. Run at me, bro! Run at me, bro! Get fucked! Where's your other bro? Come here, bitch. Sappy in the ass. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Get over here. Get your ass over here. What is this, iron? It is iron. A normal. Which means it would have been an impure. Well, whatever it was. Okay, is this our limestone? Here's our limestone. A normal. Ooh. Was there another one here? There's another limestone. It's this one. Up here. Okay, good. Let's see if we can build a couple of miners. Oh, we can build 60. Oh, but we are okay. Hey. No, we have these up by our base, so let's get rid of these. And I might get rid of the quartz too. But for now, we'll hold on to it. Okay. Let's get some miners going on this. Bring ourselves We'll bring ourselves home some limestone. We'll wait until they all shut down. 'Cause I think that'll be 4 inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4 slots, and then, yeah, I guess we could run a 5th one, but we'll wait until these guys are stopped. Collect them, and then I'll let one of them run again. Where we'll have 5 stacks of limestone, which should hopefully be enough to get us going, or at least get us capable of building down to where the limestone is, so we can bring it up. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I was expecting something to be the bane of our existence. I was not really expecting it to be limestone. So, this is kind of a unforeseen circumstance of our building location. But we'll make it work. We will make it work. Okay. So, you, I'm going to just grab all. Okay, you I'm going to pick up. You I'm going to pick up. And you I'm going to pick up. Okay. So that'll leave us with 1 slot for another stack of limestone. And then we got to figure out how to get back home. Let's put our... Actually, we could have done two more stacks with the... And that's over here. Hopefully we'll be okay with just the one. That'll be 5 stacks of limestone, which should, I hope, be enough to get us going until we can source some more. Conveyors don't really use that much. I mean, they do for the conveyor stands, but they don't. The conveyors themselves don't actually use limestone. So even if we got to make a floating conveyor for the time being. Okay. Now we figure out how to get home. Now, so we have to get up on the hill. And that hill slopes down this way. So, thinking if we cross, well, I don't know if we can get up that. We can get up there. Yeah, we'd have to come from the shore all the way up there. It looks like we can get up here and go across maybe. Assuming there's not something here that's going to kill us. Actually, I think I know where I am. Yeah, I think those over there used to be, I think there used to be copper nodes there. Or not copper, iron and coal. There used to be iron and coal there. Pretty sure I built a steel mill there once. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, he's... I mean, where are you? Oh, you're a bull. Motherfucker. You shit. Get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here, too. We're just gonna zip over here, and we're gonna keep on running, and hopefully fucking outrun ya. Oh, and there's another one. Awesome. Keep on a trucking. I think I outran him. I think I has escaped. Oh, fucking no I didn't. Thought I did. Did not. Listen, you son of a bitch. Get up on the rock. Get up on the rock. Get fucked. Go home. Go home, you jackass. That's the little one. Where'd the big one go? Oh, there you are. Boom, jackass. We're just gonna leap. We're gonna leapfrog. Ow, fucker. Listen. Yeah, you stay right there. I'll do my best to beat the living snot out of you. Got him. Where'd the big boy go? He's hiding behind a tree? He is. Oh, he's gonna go up. Try to cut me off? Try to cut me off from up there, huh? Oh, you're gonna work your way down the hill, are you? Dick. Haha. Haha. Ah. Limestone. Did I get him? I got him. But he didn't drop anything. Oh, there it is. I got him! Yay! Now, you get back to the hub, which is up this way. Oh, motherfucker. Go this way. I don't think I've seen any berries. Okay. There's our home. Yeah, I didn't really see any berries. Might have to track over to where the dogs were up there. I think that's where I saw the berries. I think. Alright, let's craft up some. Whoops, this side. Craft up some concrete. Oh. Well, yeah. That'll be a problem. That'll be enough to get to the next hub.
Hub upgrade
I
4,
got me my conveyor,
landing
which is
platform
great.
and utilities completed.
Look at the
Conveyor
miners,
belts
storage
connect the
conveyors.
output of one building to the
Definitely need
input of
those.
another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Ada, you're a dick. just putting it out there. Alright, so grab copper, enough copper for some cable. We need, what, 50 cable? 50. I could use my portable miners for this, but in all honesty, that usually leaves me with more ore than I need. And it takes probably about the same amount of time. So we're just going to do it this way. Not entirely sure how much copper I need. We'll start with 56 and see what happens. Because I know some things you get 2, some things you get 1. I think you make two wire, and then the wires go back into 1 cable. I think something like that. Yeah, so it gives me, each ingot gives me 2 wire, but then it goes back and gives me 1 cable. So I needed enough. I needed my ingots to match how much cable I needed. This will get us our miner. Okay.
Hub upgrade 5, power
And
expansion
6 gives us our
completed.
biomass
The
burner,
miner,
space
unlike
elevator, and all that
portable
good stuff.
miners,
But
can be
right
connected
now,
to
we
conveyor
have
belts and
access
requires
to,
power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy
right now
demand
we
of
have
your
access
production
to
may
the
exceed the
miners. We have
capacity of your
access
power
to
grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are
conveyors.
experiencing nosebleeds, nausea,
So kind of everything we need
existentialism,
here.
or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays.
Kinda
Next
everything we need here
objective,
to make a conveyor
complete hub
down.
upgrade 6.
To get more limestone. And start actually crafting concrete with machinery. So I'm going to make a bunch of concrete here. I'm going to make sure I have enough items to make the miner as well as power poles to get back up here. And conveyor to get back up here, of course. And we're going to go to the closest limestone deposit, which I think is pretty much straight out from here. One thing I wish I had, though, was foundations, because right now I have to make, if I'm going to use lifts, I don't even have lifts. I don't even have conveyor lifts. Oh boy, okay. This is going to be interesting indeed. Alright, where are you? Where are you, limestone deposit? I think you're just behind that cliff there, right? Yeah. I don't have the map yet. Shit. Okay, so you're behind that cliff there. Which means I gotta get down. Gotta get down there and run it across there. Yet. Okay, so I think my first conveyor, this might not work. There up to here. I think that's way too steep. That is way too steep. Way too steep. So what about from over there to up here? That we can do. Okay. That is doable. I don't want to run into my iron, so we'll just bring it over like this. Okay, so that is doable. Now we'll have to curve that around and get to over here somehow. You have to curve that around, stand on the edge of the belt. Curve that around, somehow get it over there. That works. That works. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay, now we go from here down to, let's see, there. Okay. This is working for me. This is working. From here, we've got to go down again. Can we get way down over there? Can we do that? That looks a little steep. Bring it up a little bit. It's not so steep. But then I don't think I have anywhere to go from there. So So how about we bring you down to there instead? You can work on something from here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Maybe more like out here so we can swing it back. Kind of down like that. Kind of in a curl. Kind of in a curl. I kind of like that. It's not bad, but it doesn't want to do it. Okay. Why don't you do that? That actually looks really good. Why'd you do that? It looks great. Oh, no, that is kind of steep. Okay. That's too steep too. Well, that's it too long. Surface too uneven, belt too long. Okay. Even that's not good. We hit a roadblock here? We can't have hit a roadblock. Gotta be some way to get the sucker to swing around. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. It likes right there, but that's... Okay, and that's gonna go right into the freaking cliff. I don't like that. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. Gotta be another way to get this to come around. Oh, well, that works. Okay. Oh, yep. Not wanting to fall down, but I did. Okay, and then we'll bring this guy over to here. This is gonna be a long frickin' conveyor belt, but you know what? This is the way we gotta do it. Gotta go with what works, you know? I mean, so far we're doing alright. We gotta head that way. Head this way. And we gotta go past those flowers. Oh. We go past the flowers. That's gonna be a long conveyor. Here, I don't want to mess with that guy because that big guy is over there, right? The big guy's there. We don't want to fuck around with the big guy. Oh, there's the big guy right there. No. We're gonna go over this way. I was just trying to think of a way to get back up on the conveyor. Oh, lifting the conveyor. Okay, let's do a ping. We're gonna run out of material before we get there. 363 still. God damn. Would have been closer to go across the water. What do we got? 38. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna run out of material fast. Have to race past these guys. I don't know what these guys are guarding, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and now I gotta go back up. Gotta go all the way back up and get more Iron plate. We've gone through all of that iron plate. This is kind of fun. Like a roller coaster for ore. It's like a roller coaster for ore. Dear God, what have we gotten ourselves into? Okay, let's drop you there. We'll drop a couple of you guys. And then we'll run over to copper. I'll put one on the copper. You know what? I'll throw one on you. Why not? Oh wait, no, because I need... come here. I need one of you guys. Come on. No, 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 we don't. No. No. Oh, fucking sakes. I need one of you guys for the mine down in the limestone. Okay, we'll just put one of you there. That's only this is only a normal node. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. Anyway. How am I doing for... Well, I might need a little bit. Let's go with 25. We'll be good with 25, I think. We'll let him keep going, but 25 is going to be our... Maybe it should be enough. So we're going to need to run power cables too, besides just running the... Nice. Besides running the conveyors, we'll have to run conveyor power poles. But the good thing about the power poles is they don't really care what slope they're on. So I mean, we can run them straight down the hill. We don't have to worry about them being too sharp or too sharp of an angle or whatever. No such thing for the power poles. But we are going to need cable to run the power lines. So that's why I'm getting this all set up here. Get about 25 or so. We'll work from there. We're probably going to need more than that, but we'll work from there. We're going to need a lot more plate. Rods, we have decent rods, so we should be fine there. It's just plate we need now. Okay, 60. Let's make some plate. Need a lot of iron to make plate, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I guess we could automate some plate, which would probably help us out quite a bit here. We put a miner down. We put a smelter and a constructor and get some plate going. That'd probably get us get us started anyway. So this is the pure node. This is a normal node, right? No, oh, that's pure node too. Okay. You know, we'll just mine this guy out. And then we'll drop the miner on here. At least that way. Okay. Throw 100 iron ore in there to start. Line up a smelter. This is just going to be a temporary setup, of course. This will definitely not be permanent. It's the most temporary of temporaries. And then we're going to need a constructor off of that. Make plates. I'm going to fire out plates, you're going to fire out iron. And I'm going to throw the rest of that ore in there. Okay. I'm not dealing with ore. Let's put a pole there. There. You go to you. You go to you. You go to you. To you. And over to... Actually, I'll just bring it over to a pole here. So we have 2 of these guys now. So 1 and a 2. Alright. Now we need to make some biomass, which means clearing all the plants in the whole fucking region. No, not really, but... Well, yeah, really. Give me biofuel. I don't have biofuel yet. I think I only have biomass. I don't think I have access to biofuel yet. That's an unlock after you have the space elevator, as I recall. But we should be able to make some biomass. Or not. We can't even make biomass. Oh shit. Well, these leaves are gonna go fast. We're going to chew through that shit quickly. Alright, we should have the equipment workshop up here just for shits and giggles. Alright. So that will run that, and that'll run that. Oh, and we need a storage box off the end of this guy. For the plates to hang out in. Alright. And we already got a bean up here making fucking shit. Doesn't matter where you put down your base, there will be always a bean. Always. You're always gonna have that one freaking bean that gets in the way of everything. Call him the foreman. Alright, so this is definitely helping. Now, while I'm here... put a power pole there. Connect that guy to that guy. That guy we can connect down to probably the ground down there. Shouldn't matter. Like I said, they don't really care. Okay, we're gonna pick you up. You are still full, and you are here. Okay. So I'm gonna dump this iron. Over. That's the one thing about this game. These nodes are unlimited, so there's no real point to holding on to ore if you are producing ingots. You might as well get rid of it. Just toss it, throw it, whatever you want to do with it. Just get rid of it. No point in keeping it. Okay, so we got 71, so we should be able to do a couple more things. A couple more runs. Make sure we don't fall off any of these cliffs. Alright, you sir. Pull down to there. And there, we should be able to run a pole like over there. Go there. Can't from here because it's too far out of our range. This guy, we should be able to throw him like way over there. They do have a limited distance they can travel, but they don't have a limited range, or limited up and down, kind of. So it's going to be up here somewhere. Oh. Oh, too long. I gotta bring it down a little bit. There. Go here. Over the hill here. 144. There it is, right there. Okay. I'm not gonna have the plate to get there, but at least I know where it is. Right there. I don't think I have... No, because I need plate for the miner, too. But by the time... Look at the fucking conveyor. That's awesome. That is absolutely freaking awesome. Okay, and I need more cable too. Alright. Need more cable, need more plate. Fuck you, plant. Need more cable and I need more plate. Can't target that from here. Too far away. Target that. Can I target that now? I can't. You. Give me the crash debris too. Ah. Well, that enemy 33. Nice. Hopefully, once I get up here, I will be able to. Jesus, this is so crazy. Of course, once I get floors, once I get foundations, I should say, foundations and elevators, this is all going to be obsolete. I could just drop it straight from friggin' here. I could drop a conveyor straight from here down to there, and go it that way. I don't need all this curly round the friggin' horn bullshit. Plate, nice. And we need to craft up some more cable. We did get a little bit of cable there. We got 10. That's not going to be enough. We'll have to craft up more. So let's head over here and grab some ore and get to crafting. This shit's still manual for now. I will definitely automate it. I'm gonna probably make the floor of the factory follow this path here. Might pick the highest point here, which could actually be that. But I'll pick the highest point, build it out this way, like across that gap, and out this way. Square it off. Have a nice big rectangle platform here. And then of course we'll build this area too, probably, with flooring. I'll figure it out. Might even go that direction. We get a giant floating platform, kinda. Okay. Let's craft up some copper wire. Copper cable, I guess. Cable would be the term. We'll get our limestone hooked up and then we'll have concrete. Plate. Okay. I'm actually going to hook you up. So that once I get it connected down here, it'll just start. There won't be any screwing around. Won't have to come all the way back up here to get this start moving. Fun little stroll. Fun little stroll. Down, across, up the other fucking camp. Look at this. This is so ghetto. This is the ghetto trash conveyor belt. Ghetto trash conveyor belt of limestone. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. And tragic at the same time. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this conveyor belt here, get rid of that stand, and we're going to continue from there. Okay, run this through the trees here, go this way. Put our miner down. And I hope to fuck that's a pure node. I really do. That isn't a pure mode, that's gonna be a tragedy of epic proportions. Boom. We have limestone. Please tell me you're pure. Oh, thank God. Blood.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
120 per minute.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
120 per minute. It's gotta run all this way. Oh my God. It's gonna be like 15-20 minutes before I actually get any limestone up there. This is ridiculous. Oh. But funny at the same time. Alright, so we got limestone for making concrete. It's just gonna take a year to get here. Let's put the new side right here. Okay. And this over here. So. You in there. And you, sir, shall make concrete. Care if you don't wanna. You fucking do it. That'll start getting us concrete, and this will keep making plates over here so we can go crazy to unlock foundations. Alright. Tell you, man. First episode's crazy. Okay, upgrade 6. Upgrade 6. 100 plate, 100 rods, 100 all this, 100 of that, 100 of something else. Good God. Pretty sure it said we needed 100 wire as well. Oh, yeah, it's up on the top of the screen. Wow. Brilliant. I am absolutely fucking brilliant. Alright, let's grab that. We already had some in our inventory, son of a bitch. I thought that was iron in our inventory. And we got a nice quartz right here. When it comes time to make signs and windows and glass, and we're all set. Get a craft. We need to make 100, which means we need 50 ingots. Alright. Craft up 100 cable. Then we will need some iron, We will need some iron because we're going to have to make rods. And I could switch the iron plate production over to rod production and just go with that, but I don't know. I think we'd be better off just doing rods. Oh, we have rods. We have 100 rods. Never mind. So what are we short on right now? Oh, we're short on the concrete, but not very. Oh, no, we're not short on the concrete. Fuck, we can send that off. I thought it needed 100. Nope. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here.
6. Landing platform
right.
hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute
Onboarding is
minimum
done.
skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub,
Still
and
hasn't
biomass
reached
burners
here
can now
yet.
be built individually. Your first official objective
Can I
is
even
to
see it? Oh,
initiate
God, no.
project
I can't even
assembly
see
by
it.
building
Oh,
the space
God.
elevator. This objective will take a significant
No,
amount
no,
of
no, no, no,
resources,
no, no,
so
no, no, no,
Fix-It
no, no,
recommends
no,
getting
no,
to
no,
work.
no, we don't need the power grid shutting down. No. It's going to put a gap in our friggin' limestone. We don't want that. Power back up. Go. Trying so hard to get limestone here. Last thing we need is a gap in it. I think the first thing we need to work on is biofuel, I think. Oh, well, that's sulfur. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the first thing we need to work on is biofuel. No, I don't want sulfur. $500 in there, 180 over there. Alright, we need more. We need more. We take 500, we gotta shove in 500. At least we got a lot of plants here. That's one good thing about this starting area. I mean, it ain't an easy starting area, but we got plants. We got plants. Okay, 849, that should get them both filled. Top you off first, and then top you. Good. Both at 500, that should keep us going for a little while. Okay. Space elevator can kiss my ass. Can we... Yes. Okay. Almost got... Fucking hell, okay. Craft up ingots, turn them into screws. That's going to take a little while, I think. And we should hopefully be able to get the wire. Oh, we have biomass now. Okay. Probably shouldn't have burned all those leaves. Could have put it in biomass. But I think you can only put 200 biomass in there at a time. I don't think it stacks up to 500. So even though we're going through more leaves, it might actually be a better option to fill it with leaves. For right this second, anyway. Okay, we're going to need 100 cable, which means we need 200 wire. keep going here. Actually, we don't. We have quite a bit of cable already. So we don't necessarily need 200. We got 46. We should almost be able to do that right now. But we'll get this up here. There we go. Now we should be able to make our 100 plus a little bit more. Always nice to have a little extra. Okay, let's chuck you in there. Okay, craft up our iron ingots to make iron rods to make screws. Eventually the screws will be fucking off because I will not be having screw recipes. We will eliminate screws from our repertoire. We will make it so that if somebody says screws, we will punch them in the throat. This is how we're going to deal with screws. I forgot how long it takes you to actually get two foundations so you can actually start building factories. Ain't gonna be enough. Close, but no cigar. Okay. Toss those in there. And let's go see if we actually have limestone here. Oh, we have limestone here. Look at that. Finally made it. Sneaking its way up the fucking mountain. Alright, so that probably just started, so I know we have a lot. Oh, we have 41. That's more than I thought we were going to have. Okay. It's only coming at 60 a minute, though, because we only have the Mark 1 belts. So even though we can mine 120, we're only getting 60. We will definitely be upping that as soon as we can. It's because concrete becomes an integral part of your base building efforts relatively quick. So definitely keep going on that. And if we had splitters, we could get a couple of these going. So we'd be putting 30 concrete a minute instead of the 15. But that's not a bad rate for where we're at. We'll get there. It won't take that long. We're already almost there. Another 6 and we're good to go. Let's toss the ore for now. Come on, one more. Let's go. One more. Yay. There's our 100. Let's get obstacle clearing set off, and then we can start making biofuel. Keep our stuff running longer. Go. Okay. Now after that,
Milestone reached.
we're going to go
Solid
for base building,
biofuel
and then we're going to
created
get
from
into
any
logistics.
biomass ensures maximum
And then we're going to get
efficiency
into
of
field
biomass
research.
burners.
So this is our next
To aid in
group
biofuel
right here.
production,
Tier 1 is
the
our next group.
chainsaw allows for the
We'll start with
removal
base
of
building,
tougher
then we'll
wood
get
and coral
logistics, so we can
foliage.
fix our conveyor, and then we'll
Additionally,
get field
your
research,
pocket
so we can start
dimension has been
unlocking shit in the
inflated
MAM.
to increase inventory size. Inspirational note. Will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month?
So here we go.
You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Oh my gosh. Ada. Ada. I don't know. I don't know, Ada. I don't know. Don't know what to do with you. You come across as a distant cousin to HAL 9000. Honestly. Like half the time, I don't know whether you're gonna help me or murder me. So the solid biofuel is going to be a much more effective form of fuel. And it's basically, it's going to keep everything moving along nice and smooth. It'll keep us nicely powered, keep us everything running. It'll burn a lot slower than even the biomass. Again, I think it only stacks up to 200. So, we could run into an issue there. But usually not. Usually once I get a good biofuel plant going, my power issues are relatively solved until we hit coal power. And then, of course, coal power doesn't really take much. It doesn't take much effort. Although we have to find coal nodes, which I haven't seen yet, so... Here's another knuckle biter. We haven't even found coal yet. We haven't had any access to coal yet whatsoever. So that's a thing. Yep, here comes our freighter. Alright, so we got 200 biofuel. Now here, we got 80 per minute going out of here. Swap that over. It uses 2.6 per minute. So, quite an improvement. Quite an improvement. Then we can take the leaves we just got, we can convert them over. The biomass, then biofuel. We'll keep this. Now, I don't think I should have a constructor. Oh, we're gonna need some cable. Can I make the cable? I don't know if I can make the cable. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I'm going to make a constructor right here. And its only job is going to be turn biomass into biofuel. Biomass is pretty easily constructed, but the biofuel is kind of a pain in the ass. I don't want to sit there pinging away at it all friggin' day. So we'll get a couple of storage containers built. Gonna take some rod. Grab some of that. Grab. I wish I could just grab half that stack, but I can't. We'll craft up some iron rod, and we got some plate. We'll make a couple of storage containers. One will be input, one will be output. And we just throw our biomass in there, and it'll turn it into biofuel. Okay. We'll get a couple storage containers here. Put one on this side. And on this side. Okay. Some conveyors between them. You are set up biomass to biofuel. Perfect. How are you? Oops. Oh, I'm out of power lines. Okay. We'll power you off there. Good to go. And we will just throw the biomass in here, and you have yourself some fun. There it is. So then all I'll have to do is run over here, and I can grab this and throw it in there. I won't have to handcraft that stuff. I'll still have to handcraft the biomass, but it goes pretty quick. Biomass goes pretty quick. So, with the leaves and the trees and the sticks and all that stuff, that goes pretty fast. And of course, gathering goes pretty fast too. Especially if I got off my ass and made the chainsaw. Go a lot faster. Of course. But for now, this is a good thing. Get her done. Get her done. Clean her up. Get her out of here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we got 944 leaves for fuck's sakes. So, convert all that to biomass really quick. It does go quick, as you can see, because it takes 10 to make 5, so it's not like you're crafting a 1-to-1, whereas you have like 900 and you gotta hit the hammer 900 times. It's really quick to go from basically leaves and wood and all that to biomass. Really quick. And then we're done already. This is 900. We just processed 900. We throw it in here. We just let it do its thing. We come over here every once in a while. We'll grab it out of here, like so. Split it, and then throw it in these guys. Just like so. And you see they're not really going through anything. They're only at 94. So there you go. Our capacity right now is 40. We're only producing 12 because that's all we're using. It only uses what it produces. Or it only produces, I should say, what it uses. And our maximum consumption is 26. So we still have some room there. We can still put down a few more constructors here and there before we max it out. All right. So we're almost at 2 hours here. Let's see if we can just squeeze out base building first, before we call it. I didn't need to pick up that stack. Let's see if we can squeeze out base building. Got that there. We need a little more iron for the rods, but we'll be all right. I think it's 1-to-1 for the rods. Yeah, 1-to-1 for the rods. So I'm gonna need a little more iron. For the rods. Hey, buddy. We'll hammer out these rods and get our base building milestone before calling this episode a solid. actually pretty good. It's been pretty straightforward here, so. Almost there. Just need to get our ingots up to 100. Then we can start firing out rods. I should automate iron rods too, but I don't want to start getting too much infrastructure because I'm just going to end up having to tear it down once I go to build factories. So kind of don't want to go too crazy on it. On my factory building as yet without foundations. The reason I went with factories for the plate and the concrete is because that's what we're going to be using to make the foundations. So logically, it makes sense to have a lot of it. Those will be your first automations. Alright, so let's get the plates, and we'll get that loaded, and we'll get that loaded. Need a little bit more of the concrete. That ain't gonna be enough. But we'll throw it in there anyways. And then we'll wait for the rest. 177. Alright, so we need, what, 23? 24? 23? This is still going good. Look at that. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. This guy. This guy. Right. Keeping them going. Okay. Almost there here. Let's go craft the rest of this copper up into something. Just get the copper ingots out of my inventory. There we go. Do I have cable in my inventory? I do. I have a little bit. So let's get a couple more. There we go. Good, good, good. All right. So what did I say? 23? There's 20. Come on! Come on! There we go. Get this sucker launched. We need to get logistics up and running. That's another one we got to get going. Although right now logistics isn't gonna help us out too much. Well, it will, but...
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall,
here, so it's not
be
really
reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Making rods off to the side here, which I could be doing arguably with this, but if I were to use this, I would need another miner, another smelter, another, you know. Whereas if I just split it, here, then I would only need a constructor going into a box. But this guy's using 30 per minute, and that should be all that this guy's outputting. So, again, it's not going to be much of a benefit. It's going to actually be a little bit of a hindrance because I'm going to cut my iron plate production down to 10 a minute instead of 20. So it's going to lower it's going to lower that. It's going to lower one, raise the other. But again, you know, a little bit of something's better than a lot of one thing. A little bit of everything is better than a lot of one thing. And nothing of the others. At least that's the way I look at it. Okay. Let's see if we can get a conveyor plop down here-ish to go up there. It was too uneven my ass. There we go. Come up here and see what's up here. The copper node. All that's up here? This is a much closer copper. Well, I don't know if this is closer or not. Oh, well, this is no. I guess those would be about the same distance, honestly. That one's a straight line, and this one's a straight line, but I would say they're about the same distance. This one might be a tiny bit closer, but not really. Limestone. That's hilarious. Our little corkscrew conveyor. Now, I should build one of those. I should build one of those in a blueprint. Corkscrew conveyor. That would probably be useful for going up cliffs and stuff. But, I mean, once you get logistics, which you're going to have by the time you do conveyors, or by the time you do blueprints, I should say, you're gonna be well into logistics before you have blueprints. So, kind of a little bit of a waste there, unfortunately. Okay, so our next milestone is logistics, but we're gonna save that for next episode, actually. So, hopefully. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode. We're gonna get to base building next episode and get some stuff a little more organized. Maybe work on a little more of a power plant for our biofuel, since we now have the ability to make the biomass burners. We can actually set up a power plant. We're gonna need logistics though, because we will have to have splitters and stuff. We'll have to have splitters and mergers on our conveyors. So once we unlock the logistics, which we'll do first, that'll be our first thing next time. Once we unlock the logistics, then we can move forward with starting to clean up the area and starting to expand out into other realms, like setting up a biomass power plant where I can deposit, leaves and wood and that kind of stuff. And just have it process it, and then have it feed it to biomass burners. So I don't have to do anything manual other than drop off the stuff. That's when your power problems kind of start to get solved. But anyways, it's still a little bit manual, but it's not really that manual, because like I said, you fill a box with leaves and trees and all that, you just leave it. You come back every once in a while just to check and see how it's doing. So it's not really that in depth, for that kind of power plant. But as I said, that'll be next time. So take care, everybody. This is Jody, and I'm signing off. See you then. Bye-bye now.
Bye.